Hey guys, Scarlett here. I hope you all are doing well. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I create weekly videos about topics like tarot, paganism, and magic. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about sigils. We'll briefly go over the history of sigil making. We'll discuss different types of sigils, and I'm going to show you how you can make a simple sigil at home. So let's jump right into the video. So a sigil is a symbol with a mystical or magical meaning. The term sigil derives from the Latin word sigillum, meaning seal, and it's the root of many other English words such as signature, sign, and signal. Historically, the term sigil referred to a type of pictorial signature for an angel, demon, or spirit. For example, the Lesser Key of Solomon contains the sigils for the princes in the hierarchy of hell. These sigils were believed to be a representation of the true name of the spirit and thus granted the magical practitioner some control over the being. That's why when you see movies like The Exorcist, they're always trying to discover the name or sigil of the demon, as knowing this allows you to control or stop the particular entity. Now, we will not be using sigils to call on any demons or princes of hell today. Most contemporary sigil crafting is a bit different. So today we are going to be making a chaos magic sigil. A chaos magic sigil is different from these historic sigils because we're not calling upon any spirit or demon. Instead, we are using a personal intention or goal to formulate and charge a custom symbol. Like many varieties of spellwork, the intention setting is crucial, and crafting a sigil begins by coming up with a sentence or phrase which best encapsulates what you'd like to achieve. So why do we go through all the trouble of creating a sigil and not just writing our intention as a sentence on a piece of paper? We can get some guidance from Ray Sherwin, who is one of the founders of Chaos Magic. He stated, "The magician acknowledges a desire. He lists the appropriate symbols and arranges them into an easily visualized glyph. Using any of the Gnostic techniques, he reifies the sigil and then, by force of will, hurls it into his subconscious, from where the sigil can begin to work unencumbered by desire." So the reason we transform the intention statement into a symbol is so that our subconscious reads it as opposed to our conscious mind. Now, something similar is occurring in tarot. You could just have a simple note card that lists the meanings of each card, but then we would be using our conscious mind to read the words instead of tapping into our subconscious. By using images and symbolism, it's easier to move beyond our conscious mind and tap into something that is deeper and more intuitive. So how do we make a sigil? Well, the sigil making process is composed of two phases, construction and charging. In the first part, the sigil is drawn and created as a physical object. In the second part, the sigil is given energy or charged, and it becomes more than a simple drawing. Sigils can be destructible, temporary, or permanent. How you create and charge the sigil will change based on which type of sigil you'd like to create. Now, destructible sigils are activated by being destroyed. The act of destroying is what creates that burst of energy that gives the sigil its power. This is usually done by writing the sigil on a piece of paper and then setting it on fire, though you could also carve the sigil into a piece of food and then consume it. Temporary sigils are sigils that will eventually disappear with time. These could be drawn on your skin, or they could be carved onto a candle that will eventually be melted. Permanent sigils are made to last and meant to be active for a long period of time, though occasionally permanent sigils are recharged to keep the energy active. Sigils like these could be made into pottery as a type of art piece, or you could write your sigil on a piece of paper and then place it somewhere where it wouldn't be disturbed, like behind a painting or under a piece of furniture. For this video, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple destructible sigil. So for that, we'll need paper, something to write with, a matchbook, and a fire-safe container. Begin by defining your desire in one sentence. It helps to use the present tense, so I am versus I will be. Also, if your sigil focuses on one particular thing, it will have a better chance of succeeding, so try not to be too broad in your intention setting. Next, write your intention down on a piece of paper. For my example, I'm going to use the intention, I am relaxed. With the whole quarantine thing going on right now, I've definitely been experiencing more anxiety than usual, so hopefully this sigil will bring a bit of a calming presence into my home. After you've written down your intention, you're going to want to delete the vowels and repeated letters. Then you're going to start to compose the pieces of your letters to create an abstract symbol. Try not to focus too much on what the drawing looks like. Really let your subconscious dictate the flow of your pen or pencil for this part. And we'll be burning the sigil anyway, so there's no need to worry too much about the attractiveness of your particular sigil. So there are many different ways you can charge a sigil. Since I'm making a destructible sigil, the act of burning will be what charges it. Though before I burn it, I like to spend a few moments placing my hands on top of the sigil and visualizing a warm light flowing through my hands and onto the sigil. You can also charge a sigil by dancing, clapping, or chanting. So use the method that best fits the type of sigil you're creating. For this sigil, it's now time to burn it. So when you burn your sigil, make sure you're in a safe and quiet space without any distractions. After the sigil is about halfway burnt, I place it in the cauldron so I don't accidentally set my apartment on fire. After the sigil is completely burned through, it's now officially charged, so you can go ahead and just dispose of the ashes. So now the work is done and you can record the ritual in your grimoire if you have one, and you can just let the magic do its work. So thanks for watching my video today. This was just an introduction to sigil crafting, so if you'd like me to make a more in-depth video about sigils in the future, definitely let me know down below in the comments. And if you did like this video, please hit that like button. Also, before I sign off, I wanted to share a few recent cards we finished for my tarot deck, the Key Tarot. And if you like the look of the deck and would like to pre-order it, I will link the website down below in the description box. And we're still doing the giveaway, so those that pre-order the deck will be entered to win the luxury trip to New Orleans. So thanks so much for watching my video today, and I will see you next week. Bye!